Okay, start already. We use something. Now I go. Yeah, wait. Ah, cepat dulu. Belakang dia.
Goyang ah. Apa lagi ni?
Okay, okay. Are you ready?
Are
you ready? Kita semua sepakat. Jika pun ada kendala.
Sini tempatku berjasa. Sedang sempurna hidupku di sini. Mengejarku tak budi. Aku negaraku, sebenarnya negaraku maju. Bina masa depan, semangat setinggi angkasa. Kita bersama bersyukur pada Tuhan, kepadanya kita berserah. Aku negaraku, sebenarnya negaraku maju. Aku negaraku, selamanya mengaku satu. Mau ke seluruh dunia, Malaysia, aku bahagia. Aku negaraku, selamanya negaraku maju. Aku negaraku, di hatiku negaraku, selamanya aku satu.
Aku. Kita boleh minta. Lagi, aku. Nampak juga lah. One question, yeah, one question. Amazing Excel digital team building. So, yesterday, on the 15th of August, we completed the batch 17. So, at the end of the training, one of the students asked me the questions. If you can remember,
One
this
question,
video,
yeah, one question.
we ended with one person asked me, I got a question. Okay, so what's the question? The question is this. So currently that she's using the pivot table to double click on each product manually, and then that file will then save as a new workbook, and then it will email each of them to a manager. So this process has to be need to be done on daily purpose, and there are many products. So this job is repeated. So depending on the skill, so it may takes for me, based on my judgment, I think it's around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. for this process to complete. So the solution, of course, one click. Now, I will talk about, in this video, I'll talk about a solution, how to do this. And then I already have this solution, so we just, like a Lego, you match it. So how to do the, we go zoom in, is that copy the current new worksheet to a new workbook. So there is a new worksheet that is being generated. Well, basically, yeah. And then, yeah, this is a new worksheet. So a small one is a new worksheet, and then it has to transfer it to as a new workbook, save it as a new workbook. So that's why you have this, right? So and then you can name it. So this process can be automated with just a few lines. After I tested it for close to like 15 minutes, right, I got the code finally ready. And also refer to my notes that I give to my VBA students on day 3. So day 3, Microsoft Excel VBA. Okay, so what is it about, right? So this is the notes. So in between, inside here, there is a note to talk about how to copy worksheet, and also another file that I talk about it. So let's look at the solution. Okay. Now the solution is that right here. Okay, so this is the code. So basically that we need to set the current workbook as a workbook. So it's good that you declare it as a object variable. Okay, so a workbook. So you can also declare that as the destination. Okay, basically I call that the source workbook is the one that we double click, and then the destination is the new workbook. So before we create a new workbook, which is here, we just call workbooks.add. That will create a new workbook. Okay, so this process is as if you create a new workbook. Okay, so basically you create a new workbook. I mean, just like what you did here, right? So yeah, create a new workbook. So this process can be simplified by just running this workbooks.add. But after you workbook.add, you need to have a object reference to refer to this. So this is called, I call this the object reference that refer to this workbook as workbook destination. So that's the destination. This is the source. So from the source, you move to the destination. So which is the new one. Now before you move to here, you need to save some of the value into a variable called new worksheet, right? For example, this is the new worksheet. So let me just give the name called product O. Okay, let's just put it product O. Okay, and then um, I will save the new workbook in the same workbook file structure. Okay, the path structure. So then I save the new workbook name, followed by the workbook, the worksheet name, and then I will activate the source. And now I will copy this worksheet into the new workbook. So as if that you do something like the same job like this, copy, create copy, and move it to the new workbook. So like this. Okay, so this process is manually done. But how do you do it programmatically? Is this only one single line? Okay, so you want to tell Excel that which worksheet you want to copy, which is basically the new worksheet, and copy to where? Copy to the destination workbook and before the first worksheet. So that's why it will be something like that, right? Before the first worksheet. And once it's finally done, what do? Right, this workbook, you can close it, right? You don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's begin. Now I press the function key F8. Okay, now look at that. Okay, so now I save the active worksheets name, which is here, product O, as the product O, and the file path is basically here. And then I go to edit. Now I'm running this code. At this point, I'm not execute any, but as I press F8, it will create a new workbook, just like I do manually. Now it's just simplified with just one line. Now I save the workbook. Okay, see, save the workbook already. So now, if you do manually, you now have to go back to your source workbook. So which is, see, this is why. So this is why I need to set the source workbook to a reference so that I can go back to my source. Now, what do I do? Well, the source contained my new worksheet. So I copy this and paste it to here. See? It transfers to here, right? It's just copy here. And then now what do? I want to close this new workbook. And it will ask you whether you want to save. Yeah, I gotta say yes. And that's it. Right, done. Simple, right? Only one simple line. So again, if I do all in one shot, right, just press the function key F5 and that's all, right? So you see that? Is that how you do it? Let's save the workbook and that's it. And if you don't want to copy, you can use the dot move to move, right? It's like cutting this to a new workbook. Okay, that's complete the second part of this. Save this one is basically I demonstrate to that. So now we can call the next sub procedure to email it to the fixed list of managers according to the product name. So I'll talk about it in the next class. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested to know more in depth of what is VBA, you want to go to step by step, you can always go to my amazingexcel.com and locate these courses right here. Start from here. Okay, so I just really suggest you to go step by step. VBA is not hard, but the thing is that you need to go step by step, learning the basic. You will find it easy to manage. It's just like climb a hill. You cannot on the first day itself you climb on Mount Kinabalu without doing any foundation training. It's simply not possible, right? You will find it very difficult. But if you consistently train yourself, then you will reach your goal one day at ease. Okay, this is what I've done all the time in the past 3 years. Alright, so today I will share this video to my batch 18, because batch 70 asked, and now batch 80 will benefit from there, so they can tell them. Alright, so yes, happy Merdeka. Malaysia is celebrating the Hari Kemerdekaan ke-65. Selamat Hari Merdeka. Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka. God bless you. God bless Asia. Together